This is KARK 4 Today.
Beautiful morning, mostly clear sky right now. Sunrise in 13 minutes. I've got your forecast coming up in 4.
An overnight surprise in the 2018 mayoral election in Little Rock. The latest on incumbent Mark Stodola dropping out of the race.
And Little Rock police could purchase new technology to pinpoint when a gun is shot in the city.
Good morning, Central Arkansas. Thank you so much for joining us for KARK 4 News on this Tuesday. Natalie, Aaron, Jancy, Pat, and DJ all morning long. We do need to go right to our breaking news this morning. The Arkansas Times is reporting Little Rock Mayor Mark Stodola is not running for re-election.
This continue to develop. We have Isabella Moeller, who has been following this for us this morning, and she joins us now. Isabella, we are waiting for some comments as people are waking up, their reaction to this news.
Yeah, exactly. It sounds like one person that we've been waiting for has woken up. We're waiting for a statement from them, but it is big news, and it was all announced in an Arkansas Times article just before 2 a.m. In a letter to the Times, Mayor Stodola says the reason for dropping out is due to a, quote, very recent serious medical diagnosis involving one of my immediate family members. You can read the full letter on our website right now, KARK.com. But again, right now we're waiting for Representatives Warwick Sabin and Frank Scott, who have formed exploratory committees looking at a run for the office to respond to this announcement. Mayor Stodola is expected to attend a special time capsule dedication this morning. That's going to be at the historic Curran Hall at 10 o'clock, and we hope to find out more. Again, guys, we've been following this online, social media, Facebook, Twitter, just hoping that as soon as someone wakes up, they'll have a reaction to this. I know we all had the reaction of just shock. No one really expected to wake up to that. So hopefully we'll learn more in the next hour as people start waking up.
All right, Isabella, thank you so much. We want to read a few of the quotes here in this letter that was sent to the Arkansas Times. It's been an honor and a privilege to serve as your mayor over the last 12 years. It's a job I love.
He also goes on to say, quote, I truly regret disappointing you by not running.
Mayor Mark Stodola was elected in 2006. He has served as mayor since January of 2007. Again, he won re-election in 2010. It was a landslide. He got more than 84% of the vote. He won his third term unopposed in 2014. Now, Democrats Warwick Sabin and Frank Scott are both expected to announce a run for mayor next month. Right now, those campaigns are, quote, exploratory campaigns.
And we, of course, will continue to follow this throughout the day. A new push from the March for Our Lives group encourages people to vote for people who support gun reform laws. The leader of the Arkansas chapter of Moms Demand Action says both Democrats and Republicans need to meet in the middle of this divisive issue.
Guns used to be an issue that no one ever wanted to talk about, and now it is something we have to talk about.
March for Our Lives was created after the mass shooting at a Florida high school in February. It's not just gun laws. They're also looking at jobs and education as vital issues in the upcoming elections.
The Little Rock Police Department wants to buy technology to pinpoint when a gun is fired within the city. Chicago, St. Louis, and Miami use this technology. It's got micro gunshots. Then the city plans to use about $250,000 in grant money to pay for it. The bidding process closes May the 17th. We talk the talk, we want to walk the walk, quite literally. Come out to our first victory walk of the year. It focuses on Little Rock's John Barrow neighborhood this Saturday. We're supporting neighborhoods and bringing people together. It starts at 10 at Centro Cristiano Church Saturday morning.
The Searcy Elks Lodge collecting blankets and pillows for the homeless. Everything will be donated to Mission Machine. It is a nonprofit focusing on emergency intake for homeless people in White County. The donations, though, must be clean and usable. You can drop off donations at the Elks Lodge during business hours. Calories
are now front and center on more than 99% of the vending machines here in the United States. It's just one of the new provisions under the Affordable Care Act of 2010. Any store selling ready-made food with 20 or more locations are included. The hope is people will cut hundreds of calories just by knowing what they're eating. About 34% of adults are obese.
Happening today, the Memphis City Council will discuss plans to expand Graceland.
I'm all shook up.
Let's leave that to Elvis, please. The Memphis mayor has publicly opposed taxpayer money being used for the project. The planned expansion includes a 6,000-seat arena. The city council meeting begins at 10 this morning. And Aaron will not be performing in the 6,000 arena. Pat, Elvis impersonation.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Well done. Can you do the, my friend, can you do the one on the floor? Love is true.
No, I don't. Waking up to a mostly clear sky. There are a few clouds, some few more high clouds coming in from the west this morning. We're going to see generally a mostly sunny day, but then in the afternoon, the heating of the day, we'll see those fair weather clouds kind of billowing, a lot like we had yesterday. So this afternoon, becoming partly cloudy, a high of 89 degrees. By lunchtime, it will be 85. And at 7 o'clock this morning, that's where we are right now, sitting right around 64 degrees. Well, it's not 7 o'clock right now, but we'll be sitting about that same temperature. Yesterday, we hit 88 in Little Rock. That's the warmest it's been so far this year in Little Rock. Hot Springs hit 90. Russellville did 2. 93 in Camden. 92 out in Fort Smith. Today's record high is 90. And remember, we're forecasting a high of 89. Normal high is 79. Way above normal today. 10 degrees above normal. There are a couple clouds out there right now, but we are sitting at 62 with a northeast wind of 3 miles per hour. 63 in Hot Springs, 60 in Arkadelphia, 62 in Searcy. Up in Batesville, it's 57 degrees. We're in temperatures in the 60s and a few 50s, and our dew points are generally in the 60s and the upper 50s. So maybe a little touch humid, but the temperatures and the dew points are close to each other, so we watch out for some fog. Half-mile visibility into Queen. That's fog. We have seen it lower in Arkadelphia, but it's up to 9. Camden's down to 2.5, so that could be some fog there. Today, I'm giving the Crane Team weather impact number a 1. That's for it being hot. Not for any rain chance, but for just being hot. So we're maybe not so used to it just yet. Tonight, a 1. That's for a rain chance. And the 1 tomorrow, that's for a rain chance, too. Obviously, it's a small rain chance. 89 are high today. It's a 20% chance of rain tonight. A low of 67 tomorrow, a high of 88 and a 20% chance of rain. Thursday, 89, Friday, 90, Saturday, 90, and then 92 on Mother's Day, 93 on Monday, with another isolated shower or thunderstorm possible. That's weather on the 4s. Now here's Natalie with your traffic check.
Hey, good morning, everyone. This is a quick look at what's going on the roads. Expect delays. This is a look at I-30 this morning. Both directions, eastbound and westbound near the I-30 River Bridge, backed up due to an accident. We officially have a closure from RDOT saying I-30 River Bridge in Little Rock, the outside middle lanes will be shut down due to a multi-vehicle accident. There's a picture that you can see right there. Traffic just really not moving. And again, both directions as you're crossing the Arkansas River, but it's westbound lanes are closed for the inside and middle lanes at this time due to that accident. So best to avoid that area this morning.
Coming up, we're highlighting Democrat candidates in the 2nd District Congressional Primary. This morning, we sat down with Jonathan Dunkley.
And coming up later, the Razorback softball team stepping it up as the regular season winds down. We're looking ahead to the SEC tournament at 6:30.
KARK4 News is sponsored by UAMS.
Why do we offer the latest orthopedic care and the most comprehensive orthopedic adult trauma center in the state? So you can move on. When you are in need, we are here. UAMS.
Your life gets a tune-up now and then. So does your car. But when was the last time you tuned up your AC unit? Dash Heating and Cooling wants to help with our $89 36-point Super Tune-Up Special. We'll inspect and clean your unit from top to bottom. Save money on your energy bills. Never get into a cooling emergency and protect one of your biggest investments by scheduling our $89.95 Super Tune-Up.
We're there when we say, or you don't pay. Call 224 Dash today.
Picture yourself in a place full of wonder deep in the Ozark Mountains. Its waters beckon the fisherman, the quiet seeker, the adventurer. Its views bring new meaning to your perfect vacation. Discover Table Rock Lake near Branson and Silver Dollar City. Start planning your Ozark Mountain vacation now at mytablerocklake.com.
We're there when you need us, and even there when you don't. At the Brad Hendricks Law Firm, we realize you may not need us right now. But if you or a family member are injured, just know that every day we are working hard for our Kansans just like you, helping and caring to get them through the worst crisis of their life. We hope you never need us. But if you are injured in a wreck and it's someone else's fault, remember that for over 25 years, people like you have relied on the Brad Hendricks Law Firm. Call us. We're here for you.
This is Thomas Blackman of Blackman Auctions, and I'm excited to announce one of the largest real estate auctions to take place in the state this year. On June 5th, 6th, and 7th, we are selling approximately 35 500 acres at a court-ordered, no-reserve auction in north central Arkansas. This auction will be in 3 locations and will include lakefront lots, large sections of pasture, mountaintop vistas, working cattle ranches, timber, and more. This auction also includes late-model Caterpillar and John Deere equipment. For more information, 1-584-4410. Blackman Auctions.
Why do we provide exceptional health care for women? From routine exams to the most serious illnesses? Multiple reasons. When you are in need, we are here. UAMS.
What's up, baby? Welcome to KRK. It's the one and only DJ William. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so trending on Twitter right now. This is all I can find, okay?
Is that the only prop in the back?
Trending on
pretty good.
Yeah, is that good? So
I bet somebody watching home right now saying, "Is he about to strip?"
That was what crossed my mind.
Whoa.
I thought we had ordered someone this morning.
This is all I could find. So trending right now on Twitter is how to make an entrance. This is all due to the Met Gala last night, all right? So it was all about big entries. I think if I really would have pulled that pin, started getting a little crazy in here, that would have been an entrance right there. What would be your entrance walkout song? If you're a baseball player, what would be your walkout song to the
That's tough.
Oh, that is hard.
Karma Chameleon.
Oh, yeah, I would have to go something really weird.
Yeah, just off the wall cheesy.
What? What is?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Maybe some kind of Disney song.
No, like Thunderstruck or something like that.
No.
I'd have to think about that. I don't think I would walk out with a fire hydrant, though.
Spice Girls, Spice Up Your Life.
That'd be fun. Fire extinguisher.
That would be.
Not a hydrant. An extinguisher.
I wasn't going to say anything. I was going to let you ride. So, yeah, go to our Facebook page. Let us know your entry song. That's all I could come up with. How about this? Yeah, you like this? That is sharp. Look like I can do some things around the house. How about that? Save the day. We're about to go to break. When we come back, we're going to talk about that crazy shakeup with that race for mayor with Stodola dropping out. Who's going to win? We don't know. Bye.
It's the Great Outdoor Sale at Family Leisure. Unbeatable prices on patio, grills, fire pits, and more.
Clio's annual Memorial Day event is going on now. Bedroom suites, living room suites, dining room suites are half price right now at Clio's. Remember, most items are in stock and available for same-day pickup or next-day delivery. Shop Clio's today and save.
On great vacations, little things become big things. Roller coaster rides become legendary. And simply having fun becomes what you remember most. Come have new adventures. See amazing shows. Take it all to a whole new level. When you explore Branson together. ExploreBranson.com.
Hello, I'm Mike Stinnett, owner of Windows & More. With the severe storms we've had in the area, many homes in the central Arkansas area have large hail or high wind damage to their roofs. We offer free roof inspections for the homeowners. We will give you advice on how to make a claim with your insurance company. We work with all insurance companies and are GAF and Certainty certified installers. To find out more, give us a call today at 843-3000. Stop by the showroom or visit us on the website at arkwindowsandmore.com. And remember, we give you more for your home improvement dollars.
We asked Pulaski County residents who they want for sheriff.
Carl Minden.
Carl Minden.
Carl Minden.
And who is the candidate with the most experience?
Major Carl Minden.
Carl Minden.
Carl Minden.
Who is the candidate who can best bring the community and all law enforcement together to solve problems?
Carl Minden.
Carl Minden.
Major Carl Minden.
I'm Carl Minden, and I'd appreciate your vote for Pulaski County Sheriff.
Conscientious. Tough word to say, sometimes a tough quality to find. But not if you call Redeemers Group. For wall cracks, doors or windows that stick, settling concrete, a wet basement or a dirty crawl space, we'll not only fix it, we'll fix it the right way, so you never have to worry about it again. Don't take chances. Call today and let the Redeemers Group protect your family and your investment conscientiously.
It's time for Clio's Half Price Memorial Day event. Sofas, dinettes, mattress sets, and so much more are half price right now at Clio's. These amazing half price deals are available at all 14 Clio's locations. Shop Clio's today and save.
Hey, good morning, buddy. 6:14 your time, and time for your school day forecast. Looks like it's going to be a warm one, call it maybe even hot, starting off with a lot of sunshine, partly cloudy this afternoon, around 88 degrees for that bus ride home. Going to be around 64 degrees at 7 o'clock. It is 62 right now in Little Rock. Hot Springs is 63, so is Pine Bluff. Searcy is 62, just like Little Rock. 57 up in Batesville, 59 in Jonesboro. Clinton, you're at 55 degrees. But hang on. Look at this. Upper 80s. Forecast track says Little Rock's going to hit 90 today. We're forecasting 89 for high. So 90 would be a record. That would tie the record. 89 degrees is still going to be 10 degrees above normal. So plenty of sunshine for today. You can see these high clouds coming in from Oklahoma and Texas. That's with our next storm system. So that's going to give us a small chance of a shower or a thunderstorm tonight. Best chances are going to be in North Arkansas as that little storm system comes through, because it's most likely to have some thunderstorm activity up into Missouri. So tomorrow morning, still maybe a shower or thunderstorm in North Arkansas, and then during the afternoon hours, North Arkansas may get it again as that cold front kind of barely dips in the state, but it's going to retreat back toward the north on Thursday, and that hot weather is going to continue to build for the rest of the week. So by Friday, I think Little Rock hits 90 for the first time. 89 today, tomorrow 88, then 89 on Thursday, Friday 90, Saturday 90, Sunday, 92 degrees, and Monday, 93, with a 20% chance of rain then. Again, tonight and tomorrow has a 20% chance of rain. That's your World on the Force. Now, let's go to Natalie to see how the roads are doing out there, and again, update on that accident.
Yeah, multi-vehicle accident on I-30 this morning, causing significant delays. Here you can see along that north interchange. If you're heading from North Little Rock into Little Rock, I would want you to avoid the I-30 River Bridge, as it is backed up in both directions. So this is looking north of the river. As you can see, traffic barely moving, only one lane open on I-30 westbound at this time as they continue to clean up the accident there. Here is a look at where you can see the delays. Now backed up to I-40, as you can see in North Little Rock, and again backed up I-30 eastbound, as well as you're about to cross the Arkansas River too.
Natalie, thank you so much. 6:17 on this Tuesday morning. Breaking news: the Arkansas Times reports seek re-election. In a letter to the city, Stodolo says a serious family medical issue has caused him to rethink his future. We're expecting a statement from both Frank Scott and Warwick Sabin sometime this morning. Those two have exploratory committees looking at making a run for the mayorship of Little Rock. One of the most hotly contested races in the upcoming state primaries, District 2. That's French Hills District.
And this week we're featuring the Democratic candidates in the race. This morning we want to introduce you to Jonathan Dunkley. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
All right, a graduate of Philander Smith and the Clinton School for Public Service. Jonathan, tell us about yourself.
So I came to Little Rock 15 glorious years ago to attend Philander Smith College, as you mentioned. After completing my undergraduate degree, I was student government president as well. Went on to become the first student from Philander Smith College accepted to the Clinton School of Public Service. And so that has just been an incredible experience where I've had an opportunity to go and work in Belize and try to continue to message service leadership is valuable. Take a week of vacation, go serve somebody, right? That's odd to people, but it's a good thing. And I think I was visiting with Annie Abrams a couple days ago, and she said service is the rent we pay to live here on earth. And so I think that's something that resonates with me very much so. So my life has been around service. After I left the Clinton School of Public Service, I went on to work for Governor Beebe's administration, where we assisted with oversight of the stimulus program. After leaving his administration and doing that work, I went on to work at the Arkansas Department of Human Services, where we work with kids leaving the state's foster care system. And so I've really said to people, you want to find out the best and worst about our society, go work at DHS or go visit for a day. And you'll see people who want to adopt kids and want to foster kids on one side, and on the other side, you see the people who abuse their children. And so those kids are in a dire situation. And those folks do great work every day. So I had those professional experiences to help groom me as a young man. And
your decision to run came out of a conversation with your daughter. Tell us about this conversation and what spurred that.
Oddly enough, look at Belize here, huh?
Last summer. Great place to visit.
Fantastic. So I was doing Isabella's hair, getting ready for a normal day of school. She goes to Don Roberts out west, and she said, "What are you doing to make the world better, Dad?" And I thought, you know, I haven't had my coffee yet, Isabella.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, a whole lot
early
of pressure.
In the morning.
And I know she wanted a response. This wasn't just think about it and get back to me later. What are you doing to make the world better right now at 6 in the morning, right? And so I talked to her about the work at the Clinton School, the work in Belize, the work with the mentoring program that we have in North Little Rock, with the mayor's office funds that program. And she said to me, just as a 9-year-old would to their dad, that's not enough.
That's a lot of pressure.
Oh, yeah.
So
and,
your next reaction was to put in your hat for the mayor. I mean, sorry, second Congress. The next question I was going to ask you is about Mark Stodola. So.
Yes, no, to get into the 2nd Congressional District race. And it was a decision based solely on looking at the field, looking at the incumbent, and seeing that the candidate was me, and that I made him more vulnerable than any of the other 3 involved in the race.
And speaking of the mayor race, Mark Stodola, surprising announcements this morning. This is in your district, so what is your reaction to this?
You know, I hear Mayor Stodola's statement about his health, and I would really backtrack a bit and not really make comment until I had a chance to visit with him personally and share my feelings with him and his family. I'm sure it has to be a tough decision for the mayor, but it is shocking this morning. I just heard it when you announced it there, so I look forward to visiting with the mayor. He's been a great servant to Little Rock. There may be some who don't agree with that statement, but I think he's been a solid mayor, and I appreciate his service to the community.
Jonathan Duckley, thank you so much. We appreciate you coming on.
Thank you. Glad to be here this morning.
Awesome. We're going to take a break. Pat Walker's got your weather on the 4s coming up.
Don't miss our May sale and the lowest prices of the year, only at Sissy's Log Cabin.
Business owners get frustrated when computers and phones don't work right. So we created a simple process that keeps them working, giving you peace of mind.
Network Services Group. One call does it all.
It's the Great Outdoor Sale at Family Leisure.
Patio furniture, barbecue islands, fire pits, grills, smokers, and more. The Great Outdoor Sale going on now at Family Leisure.
It's time to upgrade. And now, it's even easier at Nissan's Tech for All sales event. Get 0% financing on every model, including Rogue with ProPilot Assist. Experience Nissan's newest lane centering technology.
Get here today for 0% financing for 60 months on every model, or get a low $199 per month lease on Rogue.
But hurry, this event ends soon.
Do you suspect abuse or neglect of your loved one in a nursing home? Here are some things you should look for. Bed sores, bruises, dehydration, significant weight loss. Any one of these could be evidence that something is wrong. If your loved one has been the victim of abuse or neglect, call the lawyers at Rainwater, Holt & Sexton, 1-800-434-4800. They'll help you weather the storm.
Trying to fit all your family's luggage into a small car is hard, but upgrading to something with a little more room is easy at McClarty Honda because of this selection and legendary low prices. Right now, get a 2018 Accord sedan for 1.9% for 24 to 36 months. Hurry in because these prices won't last long. Car buying made easy at McClarty Honda. Colonel Glenn and McClartyHonda.com.
Watch Judge Judy weekdays at 3 on KARK4. Business owners get frustrated when computers and phones don't work right. So we created a simple process that keeps them working, giving you peace of mind.
Network Services Group. One call does it all.
All right. Ooh, it's time. Must be 4 o'clock. Looking good.
Why wait when you can get your news an hour earlier? KARK4 News at 4.
It's KARK4 today.
Welcome back. The Arkansas Razorbacks sitting pretty with a 33-15 record on the diamond. That's the best record in the SEC West, leading Ole Miss by 1 game. Now, with 6 games to go, the Hogs need to win 5 to clinch the division going into this week's series. Texas A&M and Georgia are the 2 remaining opponents. The top 12 teams get into the tournament. Here's a look at the standing. The Hogs sit behind Florida and Georgia. The SEC tournament starts May 22nd in Hoover, Alabama. What about the Hogs on the softball diamond? The conference tournament brackets are set. The 7th-seeded Hogs take on 10-seed Kentucky tomorrow. Game time is 2:30 on the SEC Network. The Razorbacks finish with an impressive 37-14 record. How about them Hogs? It's time for your weather on the 4s. Pat Walker. Are you good at softball? You ever play softball games?
I did a little bit, yeah.
Can you get one out the park?
No. I mean, just trying to get it past the pitcher. I usually hit it right back to him. He throws me out at first, usually how it goes.
Hey, we're looking at sunshine here in Little Rock this morning. The sun is up, came up at 6:13, and we're sitting at 62 degrees. We're going to be probably up to 64 degrees by 7 o'clock. 63 in Hot Springs, 63 in Pine Bluff. It is 62 in Searcy. Up in Batesville and Jonesboro, we're in the 50s. Clinton as well, sitting in the 50s. Harrison and Fayetteville are too. So there are a few cooler spots, but not really all that cool. So there you are, 64 at 7 o'clock, 85 at noon, 89 at 5 o'clock. Notice how we'll probably have a little more cloud cover by this afternoon. So the clouds will be building just a little bit more. And there'll be more so clouds will build tonight as this storm system moves in. Now, it's generally going to move to our north, and there's only going to be a small chance of rainfall tonight in North Arkansas from basically, I would say the best chances from Greers Ferry Lake and northward, then into northeast Arkansas. But can't say we won't have a shower in Little Rock tonight. So I'm giving it the smallest rain chance we give out for a day period, 20% chance of rainfall. This front itself barely kind of glances into North Arkansas tomorrow, then it retreats back to the north, and the heat that's been building continues to build as we'll see more and more of the state reaching 90 degrees. So severe weather outlook for today, not really a threat at all, and barely the marginal risk clips into Clay County and northeast Arkansas tomorrow. By Thursday, that's gone and retreated away. It's just basically going to be a really warm day, almost hot. 89 degrees our high temperature today. Tomorrow, 88. And again, tonight, tomorrow, just a 20% chance of rain. 89 Thursday, Friday, 90, Saturday, 90, Sunday, Mother's Day, 92 degrees. And we continue to stay hot even next week, 93 on Monday. That's weather in the forest. Now let's go to Natalie to check out the traffic again.
Quick look at that Crane Team traffic camera. 67 through Jacksonville moving smoothly, but the big concern this morning is, of course, I-30 eastbound still at a complete standstill almost, as only one lane is open on I-30 eastbound due to a multi-vehicle accident that is right over the Arkansas River Bridge. You can see westbound actually starting to move just a bit, but there's a quick look at that closure where you can see it's backed up in both directions. It is starting to move a little bit better from that north interchange into Little Rock from North Little Rock, but still expect significant delays, and if you can, just avoid this area this morning.
It is now 6:27. Right now, the Arkansas Times reporting Little Rock Mayor Mark Stodola will not seek a fifth term. We'll have details at the bottom of the hour. And Little Rock police could purchase new technology to pinpoint when a gun is shot in the city. And don't forget about our Victory Walk this Saturday in the John Barrow neighborhood. KARK4 Today returns in 2 minutes.
KARK4 News is sponsored by Red River Ram Dodge Chrysler Jeep Fiat.
Hi, I'm John Dean. At Dean Dental Solutions, our mission is to keep your teeth healthy and beautiful for life. A healthy smile is what we call living well. Schedule an appointment today and live well with Dean Dental Solutions.
Next, E.T.
I'm gonna match everybody at the Met, yeah.
Everything you didn't see from fashion's biggest night. The wild styles, the couples PDA. Next, E.T.
Tonight at 6:30 on KARK4.
At Middleton, we're here with what you need when you need it. Replacing more air conditioners or more Arkansans for a reason. Best price, 0% financing, and same-day installation. Middleton Heat and Air. We're here.
Ready, Father.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to witness a journey of such epic height, speed, and proportion. It defies the laws of both time and space.
Time Traveler, the world's fastest, steepest, and tallest spinning coaster. Every ride is different, every journey new. Dare to embark on the ride of the century.
Awesome.
Time Traveler, only at Silver Dollar City.
Sold it. Petty Jean Mountain Real Estate Auction, Friday, May 25th at 11 a.m. At 54 Grist Mill Road. 28 acres sitting 1 mile from the entrance of Petty Jean State Park with dynamic views of the Arkansas River and the Ada Valley. Offered in 4 tracks and combinations. Tract 1, the Lighthouse, a 2,800 square foot, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath home. Tract 2, the Native Cabin. Tracks 3 and 4 total 18 acres with excellent views and building sites. Go to WilsonAuctioneers.com. Sold it.
Hi, I'm Jordan, and I'm an architect.
And I'm Jordan when she was in 7th grade.
That was the year my mom and dad realized I needed something more from school, so they enrolled me in a virtual school.
My teachers are awesome, and I'm getting to learn one-on-one.
Learning that gave me the right foundation to really build something great.
Sounds like a blueprint for success.
Arkansas Connections Academy, the tuition-free online public school recommended by our parents. See how online school works at arkansasconnectionsacademy.com.
At Middleton, we're here to be the best for you. Servicing and replacing more air conditioners than anyone in Arkansas, and voted best of the best. Why? Best price, best service. Middleton Heat and Air. We're here.
Now, from the station you count on for local news that matters, this is KARK4 Today.
Hey, we're starting off at 62 in Little Rock this morning. Hang on. It's going to be the hottest day of the year. Yesterday was the hottest day of the year. An overnight shakeup as you're waking up may surprise you. Mayor Mark Stodola will not run for re-election in the city of Little Rock.
And a Pulaski County man found with 16 homemade bombs inside of his house. Good morning. It is now 6:30. Thank you for joining us this morning. We have Aaron, Natalie, DJ, Pat, Jancy all here. Shocking news this morning coming out of the Little Rock mayor race. Mayor Mark Stodola deciding he is not running again.
Dropping out of that race. It is breaking news. It happened about 2 o'clock this morning. The Arkansas Times reports Little Rock Mayor Mark Stodola will not be on that ballot come November.
This story continues to develop, and we have Isabella Moeller, who has been following it for us this morning. Good morning. What more can you tell us?
Hey, good morning, guys. It is really big news, and it was all announced in that Arkansas Times article just before 2 a.m. In the letter that he sent to the Times, he writes, the reason for dropping out is due to a very recent serious medical diagnosis involving one of my immediate family members. Now, you can read that full letter on our website right now, KRK.com. But right now, we're still waiting for the representatives Warwick Sabin and Frank Scott, who have formed exploratory committees looking at a run for the office to respond to this announcement. Mayor Stodola is expected to attend a special time capsule dedication this morning. That's going to be at the historic Curran Hall at 10 o'clock, and we hope to find out more. It's still 6 o'clock, 6:30 rather, this morning. It only has been about 4 hours since this was released, and we're hoping as more people continue to wake up, they'll reach out on social media and reach out and let us know what they think about this big announcement overnight. Back to you guys.
And in that letter, Stodola adds, quote, as the old adage goes, once a mayor, always a mayor. So I will continue to find ways to stay involved in building the city I love and have dedicated myself to improving.
Mayor Mark Stodola was elected in 2006, served as mayor since January 2007. He won re-election in 2010. It was a landslide. He got more than 84% of the vote. He won his third term unopposed in 2014. Now, again, Warwick Sabin and Frank Scott both have made exploratory committees. They built these committees. They are expected to announce a run next month.
In other news this morning, his position on the United States involvement with the Iranian nuclear agreement. There are only 3 days left until that deadline. The announcement will be made at 2 this afternoon. Former President Barack Obama originally negotiated the nuclear deal.
George Zimmerman is awaiting his arraignment for misdemeanor stalking. You'll remember he was acquitted of the shooting of Trayvon Martin in 2012. Police say he threatened a private investigator who's working on a documentary about the Zimmerman-Martin case. He's also accused of calling, texting, and emailing the investigator dozens of times. Right now, a man accused of making several bombs in his home is in jail. Deputies say James Patrick Huff had 16 bombs in his home. The investigation started when a stick of dynamite was found next to his ex-girlfriend's house. The Pulaski County Sheriff's Office says Huff admitted to having the bombs at his home on Amazon Lane. Why he has them, we don't know right now.
New this morning, Rogers police have arrested a woman accused of using her children to steal from a jewelry store. 36-year-old Samira Babaka is accused of telling her children to grab more than $30,000 worth of jewelry from Bella Jewelers. This is video of the family as they're in the store. She was arrested in Texas, then extradited to Benton County.
People living in a subsidized housing complex in Hot Springs are waiting for the AC to be fixed. It's at the Aristocrat Manor apartment complex. They've been without air for more than a week. The 92 people who live in the complex are disabled or elderly. All receive rent assistance through HUD. But there is a temporary solution in place, a permanent fix expected in 4 to 6 weeks.
Right now, lava continues to flow from a volcano in Hawaii. Thousands have been evacuated. This is just a small glimpse at the destruction that people are dealing with. At least 24 homes have now been destroyed since that volcano erupted last week.
So just how hot is lava? Take a look at this time lapse
This is incredible.
It's unbelievable. It literally burns up almost instantly. This car, watch the car. It's done. Good news for now, the lava seems to have stopped flowing from the volcano. That is good news, but you keep watching this, and it's remarkable. I don't know how else to say it.
I don't know what I would be feeling seeing that coming towards me in my house and just what those people there are going through. Here we're dealing with heat, but not hot as lava. Not as hot as lava, thankfully.
No, none of that. No, I don't think our homes are threatened by flows of lava from fissures from the Earth's surface today. We are looking, though, at a mostly sunny sky this morning. More clouds back toward our west associated with tonight and tomorrow's storm system. Not a big storm system, only the smallest chance of rain coming over the next 24 hours from that. So here's today's day planner. Starting off sunny, 64 at 7 o'clock, 85 and mostly sunny at noon, then 89 and partly cloudy at 5 o'clock. 89. Yesterday's high was 88. That was the warmest day of the year. Today's 89 will become the warmest day of the year if we hit that, in fact. 90 is today's record high. So that tells you how warm it is. We're only going to be a degree off the record. If we hit 90, we tie it. The average high is 79. Yesterday, look at this. Russellville, Hot Springs, Monticello, El Dorado, Mena all hit 90. Fort Smith hit 92, and Camden hit 93 degrees. This morning, there we are, sunny, just a couple of high clouds in our sky, and we are sitting at last check at 62 degrees, but we're probably already warming up. By 7 o'clock, we'll be up to 64 degrees. 63 in Hot Springs. It is 64 right now in Russellville. Searcy is 62. Batesville, you're 57, and Pine Bluff, 63. Dew points are in those 50s and 60s. Yeah, in the 60s, so it's humid, not really humid, but kind of humid, and since it is kind of humid, look at this. Getting dense fog reported down into Queens. So enough humidity to give us some fog this morning down in southwest Arkansas. So you might encounter a little patchy fog here and there, but I don't think you'll see dense fog. For the warmth of the day, I'm giving the Crane Team weather impact number a 1. Tonight a 1 for a shower chance, and tomorrow 1 for the shower chance too. So there you go. Warmest day of the year, perhaps. It'd be nice if that was the hottest it ever gets, right? 89 today's high. We know that will not happen. 67 or low tonight. Tomorrow, 88, and then 89 on Thursday. Friday, could be the first time Little Rock hits 90. That's your weather on the 4s. Now here's Natalie with your traffic update.
Good morning, everyone. We are still monitoring a multi-vehicle accident on I-30. Eastbound and westbound directions were closed, at least one lane left open. However, it does look like traffic is starting to move on the westbound directions, although very slowly. You can see still stopped at I-30 eastbound at this time, again, to a multi-vehicle accident. So expect significant delays. There you can see along that I-30 River Bridge, so it's best to find a different direction if you are heading this way this morning. Likely going to want to either head towards 430 or 440 if you can, due to the accident causing significant delays there.
Coming up, we are following 2 breaking stories this morning. The first, a man dead in Sebastian County following a standoff. We'll have a live report.
And 3-term Little Rock Mayor Mark Stodola will not be running for re-election. We'll tell you why. He says he needs to step away from his office in 2019. All those stories and plenty more Tuesday morning. 6:38 is your time.
KARK4 News is sponsored by Wilson's Home Improvement. Life in the wild is easier with the king in your corner. Let Lee Law roar to your rescue. Lee Law is a blue-collar working man's law firm, and I'm not lying. Put Lee Law's lion on your side, roaring to the rescue.
Justice Courtney Goodson has been taking gifts and big money from donors for years. Hundreds of thousands of dollars from law firms with cases before her court. Even a $50,000 trip to Italy on a donor's luxury yacht. What's worse, Goodson asked for an $18,000 raise, making her salary bigger than the governor's. Courtney Goodson, a political insider abusing the system. Tell her to stop taking gifts and asking for money.
How do you show up? Do you just bring it? Or do you bring it all?
Lucas, you gotta go.
Third row, like a pro. Current owners switch to GMC and get $6,200 purchase cash on their 2018 GMC Acadia Denali when you finance through GM Financial. We are professional grade GMC.
Guys, it's time to make your country Bad Boy Country.
Bad Boy Mowers leads the zero-turn mower world with professional grade power and performance, cut quality perfection, and can deliver a smooth ride all day, every day. In Bad Boy Country, we build them better in America to last a lifetime. 747 cc's, 60-inch cut, $49.99.
All American value made American strong. Mo with an attitude.
HR thinks that some aversion therapy will help you three with your nervous fainting, screaming, and jumping. So, say one of your region's personal cards gets lost or stolen. Or if you suspect fraud online or at a store, no, hang in there. Lock It means you can lock your cards for online, in-store, or even ATM transactions, right?
Yeah, there's no reason to panic with Lock It.
Awesome.
Open a Regions checking, credit, or Now Card account with Lock It. It's secure, easy to use, and customizable.
Life in the wild is easier with the king in your corner. Let Lee Law roar to your rescue. Lee Law is a blue-collar working man's law firm, and I'm not lying. Put Lee Law's lion on your side, roaring to the rescue.
Welcome back. Breaking news from Sebastian County. 3 deputies injured, the suspect dead in a standoff.
We're told it happened at a home between Greenwood and Hackett Drives. Denny Camper is live at the scene. Denny, what do we know this morning?
Well, Aaron, Jancy, as you said, we're here just off of Highway 10. We're actually across the street from Sunny Hill Place, which is the private street where this standoff took place. We've seen a number of Sebastian County police or deputy vehicles coming through here over the last hour or so. Now, according to Captain Philip Peavyhouse with the Sebastian County Sheriff's Office, authorities received a call around 10:45 last night about shots being fired at a home. When law enforcement arrived, the suspect, who has been identified as a man, shot 3 deputies. They've since been taken to an area hospital to be treated for injuries and are expected to be okay. Peavyhouse says the suspect, however, is now dead. A number of law enforcement agencies responded to the call, including the Sebastian County Sheriff's Office, the Barling, Greenwood, and Hackett Police Departments, as well as Arkansas State Police. Now, State Police will be the agency handling this investigation, and as I just said, we have 3 deputies who have been shot but are being treated and are expected to be okay. The suspect is now dead.
Denny Camper reporting live for us in Sebastian County. Denny, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Again, reporting 3 deputies shot. 1 man has been killed, the suspect there.
All deputies expected to be okay, being treated for injuries. Well, coming up, more on the unexpected dropout of Little Rock Mayor Mark Stodola from the 2018 election.
Plus, the North Little Rock School District discussing hiring a new superintendent. There's a meeting last night. We'll talk about that. It's 6:42.
KARK4 News is sponsored by Russell Honda.
When you want the best sales experience, you need
the Buick GMC Dream Team. Show them all the options.
Yes, sir.
Test drive.
As many as they need.
Get the color they want.
You know it.
And that's why we're the best.
With the best selection at the lowest prices.
Wow, that's low.
The Dream Team has what you need. And right now, they're bringing you up to $13,000 off new Sierras, $12,000 off new Acadias, and new Encores as low as $17,999. When you want the very best, you go to the Dream Team at the Giant Frame Buick GMC, Amity Road in Conway.
Gadgets. Some let you catch the hottest movies, others keep your home nice and warm. Connect all your gadgets with Suddenlink Internet. Call 855-761-7125 and get 100 megs for just $39.99 a month for 1 year. So everyone can game, stream, download, and video chat. You'll even get a free modem with Wi-Fi. Want more speed? Up to 1 gig is available. Call today or visit suddenlink.com/connect for special web-only offers.
Mississippi runs deep, so dive in deep at visitmississippi.org.
Violence has hurt too many people across our great state.
Fox 16 and KARK are combining our efforts in an anti-violence initiative.
We'll recognize groups providing solutions and people making a difference. Help us declare
victory over violence.
Good morning, everybody. 6:44 is your time, and time for your weather on the 4s. It's time for your school day forecast. We are starting off this morning with some pretty decent conditions. 64 degrees out the bus stop at 7 o'clock this morning. By lunchtime, 84. And then 89 degrees, our high today. We get on that bus at 3 o'clock. It'll be around 88 degrees and continuing to heat on up. So wear some cool clothing for today. It is 62 in Little Rock right now, 63 in Hot Springs and in Pine Bluff. Searcy is 62. Up in Batesville, it is 57 degrees. And check it out. We could be seeing temperatures approaching 90 today. 89s are forecasted high. If indeed we hit 90, this is our forecast model, the RPM. If it hits 90 in Little Rock, that would tie a record high temperature. So yeah, it's going to be a hot afternoon, whether or not we hit the record or not, because it's still going to be at least 10 degrees above normal. Normal high is 79 degrees. So we do have a storm system coming in from the west. That's responsible for some of the high clouds we have now. It's not a big storm system. It's not a huge one. Not going to bring a lot of rainfall. In fact, forecast track is really quiet on the rain that we have for tonight. I think the northern half of the state tonight, early tomorrow morning, has a chance of rain. And then tomorrow afternoon, far north Arkansas might see a couple of thunderstorms pop up when the cold front actually moves into the state, but then it's going to retreat back toward the north. And so the heat's going to continue to build back into Arkansas. So today, mostly sunny this morning, partly cloudy this afternoon. 89 are high temperatures, so hot and slightly humid day. Tomorrow, 89 Thursday, Friday, 90, and over the weekend we're going to see temperatures in the low 90s, and humidity will be high too. So it will be a hot and humid Mother's Day weekend. That's your weather in the forest. Now here's Natalie with your morning traffic.
Good morning, everyone. This is a quick look at what's going on the roads this morning. Crane Team traffic camera. I-30 and Baseline moving smoothly. Our big focus all morning long has been the I-30 River Bridge. This is a look at I-30 eastbound. This is south of the Arkansas River, completely backed up, almost a complete standstill. Just one lane open, I-30 eastbound, crossing the Arkansas River Bridge, the I-30 River Bridge. There you see where it is backed up in both directions. This is due to a multi-vehicle fatal accident. It has been reported that one person has died in this 6-car pileup, and they do have emergency vehicles on the scene at this time. So this is an area that you will want to avoid this morning.
Breaking news, the Arkansas Times reports that Little Rock Mayor running for re-election.
This story continues to develop, and Isabella Miller has been with us this morning following this story. As people are waking up, have we heard anything from the other two names who we have previously said will be running?
We've made contact with one of them, the other we have not, but it has been big news, all announced in an Arkansas Times article just before 2 a.m. And in the letter to the Times, Stodola says the reason for dropping out is due to a very recent serious medical diagnosis involving one of my immediate family members. Now, you can read that full letter on our website right now, krk.com. Right now, we're waiting for Representatives Warwick Sabin and Frank Scott, who have formed exploratory committees looking at a run for office, to respond to this announcement. Again, we've heard from one of them. We've made contact with one of them and are just waiting for a response. Mayor Stodola is expected to attend a special time capsule dedication this morning. That's going to be at the historic Curran Hall at 10 o'clock, and we hope to find out more then. We hope to in the next few hours, if not next half hour, that people will be waking up and be available for a comment in this shocking news that definitely has a lot of us with our jaws dropped this morning. Back to you guys.
Let's go a little bit deeper, Isabella, into those quotes from Mayor Stodola. It has been an honor and a privilege to serve as your mayor over the last 12 years. It is a job I love. He also goes on to say, quote, I truly regret disappointing you by not running.
Mayor Mark Stodola, as we know, was elected in 2006. He has served as mayor since January of 2007. He won re-election in 2010 in a landslide, receiving more than 84% of the vote. He won his third term unopposed in 2014. Now, Warwick Sabin and Frank Scott, as Isabella mentioned, are both expected to announce a run for mayor next month.
A new poll from the state's 2nd congressional district shows 60% of Democratic voters don't know who they'll vote for in the gubernatorial primary. Letitia Sanders and Jared Henderson are running on the Democratic side. The Talk Business and Politics poll finds 24% said Henderson, 17 Sanders. The majority, they don't know. The 2nd district covers Pulaski County.
Looking ahead, the state Supreme Court will hear arguments June 7th, possibly determining the future of growing medical marijuana in Arkansas. The Medical Marijuana Commission awarded permits to 5 companies earlier this year. However, Pulaski County Circuit Judge Wendell Griffin blocked the licenses, saying the commission used a flawed method to award them.
The former Highfield mayor has sexual indecency with a child. Stacey Digby was arrested March 28th. Police interviewed his ex-girlfriend and the teen's sister and grandmother. We're told police found pictures of the teen on Digby's computer. He's expected in court June 4th. New this morning, the North Little Rock School Board will wait before hiring a new superintendent.
The Arkansas Times reports the board will appoint an interim soon. The new superintendent will replace Kelly Rogers, who will retire at the end of the school year. 6 people interviewed for the job. The district received 15 applications for that position from across the U.S.
This week, the Department of Human Services is mailing Arkansas Works letters to beneficiaries. The letters remind people of the new work requirements. Starting next month, people must begin reporting activities unless they're exempt. Recipients also must show at least 80 hours of work per month to stay in the program. Every beneficiary should receive their letter by the end of the week.
Listen to this. The Little Rock School District praising a teacher for not missing a day in 29 years. Swayzine Horton teaches computer lab class at Wester Hills Elementary. She says it takes dedication, but she loves her job and has no intention of slowing down. Horton hopes her attendance every day is an inspiration to her students.
Luke Bryan coming to Northwest Arkansas in the summer, the only man who wears pants tighter than DJ Williams. He'll play the Walmart Amp in Rogers August the 1st. Tickets go on sale this Friday at 10 a.m.
I've never seen him in red tight pants, though, so DJ has him on that.
But you notice when Luke Bryan walks around that his pants are considerably tighter than most other people on the planet.
Coming up on the Today Show, an incredible comeback for a boy in Alabama thought to be on his deathbed.
Let's say good morning to Savannah.
Good morning. Coming up on Today, breaking overnight, New York's Attorney General, a champion of women in the Me Too movement, abruptly forced to resign amid disturbing accusations of violence toward women. We're going to have complete coverage. Also ahead, the very latest overnight on those destructive volcanic eruptions on Hawaii's Big Island and new fears that volcano could blow again at any moment. We're there live. Those stories, plus we are all about the glamorous looks and questionable fashion choices on full display at last night's Met Gala. Jana Bush Hager was there, and this morning she'll take us inside the so-called Super Bowl of fashion when we get started on a Tuesday morning right here on Today.
All right, so Luke Bryan tied his pants. Taking that as a challenge. Yeah, we're going to see what we got coming tomorrow morning on KRK, all right? We'll barely be able to walk tomorrow.
I may call in.
We'll see. Hey, I got a special hometown hello. So usually Tuesdays we do donut deliveries. Due to a lot of breaking news, we didn't have time for it today. So I know you're up watching and you're waiting to know when it's going to happen. So make sure y'all stay tuned tomorrow. I got a special donut delivery. I was in the Heights yesterday, so I'm going to make sure I show you that tomorrow. So for now, good morning to you, Lily, watching in Heights. We'll be right back.